In the most clutch scenario in the new NASCAR Generation 7 race car, Tyler Reddick pulls off the ultimate strategy we've ever seen at Homestead. Tyler Reddick makes a late pit stop and loses all his track position, and was able to get back on the lead lap just in time for Kyle Larson to spin his race car out and bring the caution out. With Reddick back on the lead lap, he didn't have to make a pit stop as he just did 2 laps prior to the caution. So as his playoff contender buddies Denny Hamlin, Bell, Larson, and Blaney all went down pit road, and Reddick stayed out on 2-lap older tires. Reddick would restart in the lead, but unfortunately would lose the lead on the exit of turn number 2 in the restart. But his championship hopes weren't diminished yet, as he put his driving skill to the test and showed all of NASCAR how great of a driver he is.
Look at this! Down the back straight! JGR versus Team Penske, Blaney versus Hamlin. And Blaney's got his nose in front.
All the way.
The champ wants a chance to defend. 1 lap to go. Presented by Credit One Bank. Less than 1.5 miles from here. Now Reddick on the low side. Hamlin goes to the top. He's looking for the huge run down the backstretch. But can Reddick do it from the bottom? This championship this year has given us some of the most incredible closing moments. You pick this one. Blaney, Reddick, or Hamlin. Reddick is not done with yet. Tyler Reddick just drives all the way around Ryan Blaney. Can you believe what you've just seen? Reddick's going to Phoenix. Tyler Reddick wins the Straight Talk 400 in the most incredible way.
The outside, Edwards on the inside. Green flag back in the air. Jeff, we talked about more aggressive restarts with a 24. Jeff Gordon got one there. A great restart for Jeff Gordon. To the bottom of the track and to the front of the field. Amazing, you can hear the near 60,000 people over the roar of 43 engines, but you could hear it there when Jeff Gordon took the lead.
In what would be his final ride in the 24 car, the number he made so iconic, Jeff Gordon would be racing for a championship at Homestead Miami Speedway. And on lap 36 in the restart, he would put Busch and Edwards 3 wide to take the lead on the restart as the crowd erupts in cheers, and Gordon would race off into the sunset. Unfortunately, Gordon was not able to win the championship, but this is one of the most iconic passes in his entire driving career. There's no other driver in NASCAR that has ever had as much car control as Kyle Busch, in my opinion. Maybe Dale Earnhardt had more car control, but he never slid a car off the banking at over 200 miles per hour. Kyle Busch also had a great mind of driving race cars. It wasn't just his ability to car control and save race cars. Kyle Busch planned this ultimate restart in 2011 and passed the entire field. Just watch this.
Pushing the 2 Richard Childress cars. Let's see if Burton can get back down in front of his teammate. He's done that in the last 2 restarts, gets right down in front of Kevin Harvick.
Whoa, up the outside, here comes Kyle, all the way to the front. He hung back and got a slingshot restart, shades of Richard Petty, and look at this. He goes to the lead, but he has no help. Can he stay there?
Yeah, that was simply because he got started a little earlier than the other group.
Well, he kind of late, and everything he did was legal. He went around on the outside, on the right-hand side, and you can do that.
But look at this group right here. Jeff Gordon in that 24, Clint Boyer in the 33 pushed him. He'll take the lead now.
Look at Kyle Busch, who has no friends.
Like a yo-yo, all the way to the front, all the way to the back.
Front row, time to decide it. 2 laps remaining in Miami.
Jumped Noah out there, but he got loose. Got a big run. I think he's clear.
Nose car just does not go on the short run, guys.
Cindric right there as well.
He's going to block him. You're going to have to block him.
Cindric below the white line, 3 wide into turn 3.
We know how to
drive it off in there. This is both drivers wide open right there. You know you're not going to just outdrive him into the corner.
Battle. Look at that. Back
Here
to
comes
the
Harrison
inside.
Burton back to the inside.
Noah Gregson back to the white flag. 1 lap to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank. 3 wide, turn 1. Burton looking for the point.
I think Cindric's in the best position right now if he can get a run.
I don't. Harrison Burton is.
Cleared him.
Huge run for Harrison Burton. He is in the lead, ladies and gentlemen. This is going down the back straight for the last lap.
Harrison Burton quiet all day long. Puts himself in the top 5 late. A great pit start. Restart second, and here he comes off the turn 4. Second win of the year. Give it to Harrison Burton.
Player at the front, 95, Christopher Bell. The outside lane.
Harvick almost clear, but Denny Hamlin actually allowed the 9 car, helped the 9 car Chase Elliott get back up there to the inside. Now Denny Hamlin's in position. If he can clear, contact.
Made contact there with the
now
95.
95 is going to line up, push this 11. They're side by side up front. The 11's going to have the run.
He's going to try it. Here comes Hamlin to the inside. And Hamlin will make the pass.
Not so right rear quarter panel. Look at that move by Harvick. That's aggressive. Didn't get to the bottom right there, though. It's going to be okay. That was an impressive power move by Kevin Harvick to keep that lead.
1 and 2 once again. Kevin Harvick, Denny Hamlin.
Let's find out. 13 laps to go.
The little feet are pedaling under the water. I know that.
Green flag.
Yikes. Yikes.
There you go. Oh, no. Look at the outside. On the inside.
Yikes.
He just drove right by him like it's nothing.
Oh, gee.
4 wide behind him.
Oh, gee.
How's that going to work?
Well, it's going to work
just fine.
Pretty good.
Wow. Unbelievable. 12 cars under a
Jimmy
blanket.
Johnson's loose.
Yeah, he's got it. He's out of it. He's in big trouble.
Well, once you lose that clean air off the front of the car, and you don't have the downforce, you get back there with those others on 4 fresh tires.
Hamlin almost got stuffed in the wall.
The 7 and 5 and his 11, and oh my gosh.
That was bad for Denny Hamlin.
Yeah, that just cost him. He's out of it.
In what would be his final championship as a NASCAR Cup Series driver, Tony Stewart at Homestead in 2011 had nothing to lose, and he proved it. He came in behind points with Carl Edwards and said, "I will do whatever it takes to win this championship." And the amazing passes that Tony Stewart made on this very day proved why he deserved to be the 2011 champion. He put his car that many other drivers would not put their race car on the track, making 3 and 4 wide passes in the top 5 and for the lead. Tony Stewart was a true American stock car driver.
Brad Keselowski lead the field to the restart. Stewart to the bottom, 3 wide for the race lead.
3 wide, rear bottom, still 3 wide.
Maybe 4 as the 99 comes down the back straightaway here. Kyle Busch and Keselowski not giving in. Stewart by Busch. Here's Edwards trying to keep pace. Oh, that's close. Look at Stewart drive that car. Wow. Stewart by Keselowski to the lead. That's 4 fresh tires working right there. Edwards racing the 2 for second and trying to keep up. Big wiggle there on the 99. He's got to drop back in. Last night, Stewart and Edwards and Keselowski.
Buddy. Truex is in trouble. Got to get to the inside. Got to make a move.
David Reagan gets out first. Here's Kyle Busch in the middle.
Oh, 3 wide.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
4 wide.
Here he goes. Down
Truex
the back.
to the bottom.
On the inside.
Didn't you say that inside was the place to be?
I like the inside.
4 wide.
For now.
How did they make it that far? I don't know if they're going to make it off of turn 4, though.
Whoa, hang on to her, Martin.
Logano all over Truex.
I think Logano is, look at that, the hood flaps are going up and down.
4 wide at the stripe for 10th.
Hey, these two guys got a little history together, you know, Truex and the 22.
Well, all I know is that now Martin Truex Jr. knows what to expect from Joey Logano on the final lap.
Yeah, it's a checkered flag. That's what he's expecting now, because he is out there and he's gone.
The 2019 Coca-Cola 600 had one of the greatest finishes we've ever seen at Charlotte for a Coca-Cola 600. It had one of the coolest moments when Martin Truex Jr. would go 4 wide down the backstretch to take the lead and then hold off Joey Logano. This showed that Truex was able to win races in exciting fashions as well as flat out smoke the competition. Martin Truex also did this with a damaged race car after he pounded the wall off turn 4 earlier on in the race. He would slide job Logano in turn 4 and set sail to take home the victory. That wasn't the most exciting restart of Martin Truex's career, in my opinion. 2016 Chicagoland had one of the greatest restarts in Martin Truex Jr.'s career, and it was one of the coolest things to watch as he went around the top side of Casey Kane and passed Ryan Blaney to take the win at Chicago.
Into the restart zone. Green flag back in the air. We're in overtime, sponsored by Credit One Bank.
Blaney with a great restart. Truex making it 3 wide.
Fresh tires on the outside for the 78 of Martin Truex Jr. 4 wide behind him, Martin Truex Jr. sailing through turn 2 and down the backstretch he goes, trying to take the lead away as they go into 3. They made it past the overtime line. Martin Truex Jr. so strong early in the race, led 30 laps and has had to work his way back up front, but now he's done it out in front. White flag in the air one more time around.
Manipulating the air around your competitors and their race cars to make them lose control is one of the greatest things about NASCAR. You could put your competition at a disadvantage by an awkward position you force them in their race car to do. And this is exactly what Bubba Wallace did to Kyle Larson at Texas in 2023. Wallace and Larson were racing hard for the lead with only 20 laps to go in the race. They would head down into turn number 1 and Larson would lose control of his race car as Bubba Wallace would get right on Larson's door, sucking his car around with the air, and Larson would back his car to the wall and end his day immediately.
Wheel to wheel into 3. Bubba Wallace holding strong on the outside.
What a move through 3 and 4 by Bubba Wallace to stay right there. He's going to have to stay aggressive, stay tight on the door of this 5.
Oh, around goes a 5. He slides it into the wall. He goes. The caution comes out.
Just get it rolling. Just get it rolling. You're fine.
No air on the 5 as he was going through turn 1, and around he went.
Wallace had to lift quite a bit to not get taken away in that wreck with the 5. Lost a couple positions on the racetrack. Not sure how he'll be scored.
I mean, how many races